microvision technical analysis. So I want to look at a lot of the indicators. I want to tell you whether this is in bullish or bearish territory and what the probabilities are based on my understanding and my technical analysis indicators are of us going up and down, how much, and all that stuff. So number one indicator I'm going to say, at least in this scenario, is going to be the daily stochastic indicator. You can see in the past, in the short term and the long term, the daily stochastic indicator has done an extremely good job at predicting the tops and the bottoms, right? I mean, that's as simple as it gets. Okay, when you're getting close to oversold, buy signal, right? You buy when the K and D line are below the blue shaded area and the black, and you sell when it's above the blue shaded and in the black up there. Okay, now right now, where are you, right, Brandon? I don't care about how it works. Just tell me what the hell I need to do. Do I need to YOLO in, right? Well, please do your own research. But I would say right now, I mean, based on this indicator, okay, we're going to go over a lot of indicators today, but this is in a buy. This is a buy signal. Okay, that you're in bull. I mean, you're in oversold territory on the stochastic indicator on the daily. The last time you were in this territory, you were at $12 a share, and you 2x'd. Okay, and then you had and then a lot of people had a chance to sell for over 100% in the green in nearly a 2-week trading time span. All right, is that going to happen again? Probably not. Probably not. But but this is a buy signal. Okay, so that's one indicator. Now I want to tell you if we're in bullish or bearish territory. Right, short term, the daily 21 SMA has actually not really done a good job at indicating whether this is in bullish or bearish territory for this stock, which is actually weird because it was doing a good job at that at the start of the run-up. Now it's not really. What has done a better job is actually the weekly 21 SMA or middle Bollinger Band. That's done an extremely good job, right? You can see you've tested this 4 weeks, okay? 4 different wicks on 4 different weekly candles have tested this line, and they've always got supported at it, and you're about to test that again, right? So number one, maybe an entry point, okay, maybe if you do see some dippage, your entry point is maybe going to be around $16 flat, but that line is going to be time sensitive, right? And Monday it's going to move up a little bit. It's probably going to move up. Usually it moves up between 30 and 50 cents, so maybe 16.50. If you see 16.50, that is probably going to be your buy zone. You also got a per level of congruency with that 50% retracement level. Please do your own damn research and understand how freaking much this stock has gone up. Okay, I'm not saying, we're not doing the fundamentals here. I'm not saying whether I like it as a company very much. I'm not really saying that. I'm just giving you the technicals, right? But this was a stock that was valued at 15 cents 1 year ago. Looking at the moving averages on the daily, you're in bullish territory, right? You've got the 2 most important golden crosses. So you got the 200-day exponential moving average. That is below the 15-day moving average, the orange one, and the 55-day moving average. That one is below, that one is above the 200-day EMA as well. So those are the 2 most important golden crosses in my book, and you've got both of them. Bullish territory by that. On the weekly, same thing, right? There's not much to say here, but I will also say on the weekly, you're going to have a ton of moving averages coming up. If you do dip, I'm not really looking to get a long-term entry point right now, but I will be looking to get like kind of a swing trade entry point maybe if this does dip down below 17. Because there's a lot of reasons why it could bounce, right? I mean, there's also, I just showed you, right? There's 1,000 moving averages coming up, right? You got the 21 EMA, you got the 21 SMA, which we already talked about. Then you got the 15-day simple moving average, and you've got the purple one, that's the 21. And also you've got this right here. You've got the ascending level of support here, which if you look on the daily, you've already got 3 data points, right? You got 3 validations, boom, 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 right? Maybe the price action is going to look something like this. Okay, here's your first, second, third, okay? Price action, something like this, right? You come down here, go sideways, hit that, boom, there you go. And then you're on your way to test the descending level of resistance, which this is, and this is a bull flag, by the way, but that's one possible scenario that I would not be surprised at, right? You've also got 2 validations on this top descending level of resistance. Once you break this, right, whenever you're actually going to break this, if you do, right, it is a bullish price. It is a bullish. I mean, it's hard to say whether this is actually bullish because technically speaking, short term, your move prior to getting into this into the first validation year was actually lower, right? You're going from 20 down to 10, and then you're forming the bull pennant. So technically speaking, that would mean this is a bear pennant with more chance to break into the downside. But if you take into consideration the move more like macroscopically, you're obviously heading up in the general upwards direction. So this is a bull pennant, right? Because the prior move was to the upside. So it's kind of hard to say. But keep that in mind, right? I'm trying to give you as much information as possible so you can make the most informed decision as possible. But please do your own damn research, guys. If you look at the Rotor Strength Index on the daily, you're looking at what, 45. Okay, there's not really much. Okay, you're basically neutral there. Weekly RSI. Okay, if it's not going to glitch, let's look at this. Okay, you're pretty overbought. All right, so there's not much there. However, the weekly stochastic indicator, you're looking like you just got the bearish cross, actually. So that's something to keep in mind. Typically these are sometimes a little bit late, right? Sometimes. And they've obviously, you've got 2 bearish crosses before, well, actually 3, and none of them were very accurate. I mean, there's not really been many great signals from the weekly stochastic indicator thus far historically. I mean, there's been some fine buy signals, but the sell signals are not really accurate historically for micro division here, at least based on what we're seeing right here. And to my understanding, right, of course, do your own damn research. But yeah, you have the bearish wouldn't really be freaking out about that. But I also wouldn't, we got, the reason why it's kind of going sideways right now is because it just got a new offering, or not a new offer, but a form 22, 425, 9B, I don't know, I forgot exactly what it is, but that's why there's offering ramifications, and selling shares. They're going to sell 6 million worth of shares, or 6 million shares in total. I forgot what it was. We can make a video going over that if y'all want. I can actually go and actually read the whole thing and analyze it for you. It's really long. I don't want to do that, but I will if you guys want that video. But anyways, if you look at the Supertrend and the SAR on the daily, right, you're getting conflicting indicators. One is bullish, one is bearish. On the weekly, however, you're looking at bullish territory all around, right? So the trend is up, okay? The trend, although you're in, you're kind of in a, short term, you're, going down here, but you're about to test SND support. Historically, you buy on the SND support, sell at the descending resistance. You could have made it, obviously, okay, that's like a trader's dream right there. Okay, just buy, buy here after you have the validation set up, right? Just buy here, and then sell up here, right? And then once you come down here, buy again, and hopefully it follows the trend. And the overarching trend here, obviously, all right, if you look at the weekly, you're heading up, right? You're making higher lows, you're making higher highs, essentially, right? You haven't technically made a higher high since the 30th of April, okay, you're still making higher highs and higher lows overall, right? I mean, if you look at it on the monthly chart, right, that's as simple as it gets, okay? Betting against the trend is something to be wary of. Statistically, there's not much chance of success there. So, maybe if we do see a dippage down to this SNDL level, right, 1566, okay, that's not going to happen. This is the weekly, okay? 1614 at the lowest, or even 1650 or above that, okay? Wherever the 21 SMA is, really, that's probably going to be your first line of support, right? That's going to be low 16s, probably maybe mid 16s. That's your first line of support, and that's maybe an auspicious buy. Maybe, right? If the markets go, if you buy that right there and the markets go down after that, okay, you're screwed. If high growth doesn't bounce at all when microvision hits that level, it's probably not going to bounce as much as we think it is based on what we're seeing right now. So please be aware of the broader markets, and please know what you're doing if you're actually going to trade this. But with that being said, I will leave you with that. Okay, I'll go ahead and show my portfolio, right? Full transparency. I have no position in microvision, right? Okay, I don't even have to say that. You can see my entire account history, my entire portfolio, right? No one else on YouTube does it, right? Very interesting how no one on YouTube, they like to make such bullish calls like I do and such bearish calls and stuff. They don't even show the portfolio. How do you know they believe what they're saying? You don't, okay? This is my real account, and then we have the baby account over here. That's what we're dealing with here. Yeah. And then that's the Bionano is my whole position. If you'd like to know more, if you'd like to know why one stock is like 100% of the portfolio, you can watch the Must Know BNGO Information playlist, which will have everything you want for BNGO due diligence. It's all free, obviously. Okay, it's actually months of work that we've actually put into this, and I think it's very much worth it. I think it's a very auspicious company long term. It's the most auspicious company that I've actually seen and that I know about long term. That's why that's why I'm pinning the channel. That's why I have the channels. The channel's reputation is literally all in BNGO, and all my money in my main account is all in it. Okay, so that's as simple as it gets. Anyways, that being said, and to reiterate, microvision, okay, buy point is going to be on the ascending level, 21 SMA, whatever, you guys already know, okay? But yeah, but just be careful. Please know what you're doing. Please do your own research. Anyways, that being said, and remember, I can be wrong, right? I've been wrong before, right? Hey, here you go. I got one share of microvision right now. It's all the way up at freaking $18 my average price, okay? I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all, right? Most of my trades, when we do them live, Most of them do well. I do have a good track record on live trades. I think I'm like 5 out of 6 or 5 out of 7 or 4 out of 6, 4 out of 7 or 4 out of, yeah, something like that. 4 out of 5, 4 out of 6, something like that. Yeah, definitely for that. Anyways, with that being said, it's not finished, guys. Thank you all so much. I will see you in the next one.